Hello guys, welcome to Code with BK. So in this video we'll see how to print date given day, month and year. And what do I mean by this is, suppose if I have day as 27, month as 6 and year is say 2020. So for this I want to print something like this: 27th June, okay, 2020. Okay, and there is a space between this comma and 2020. So this is what I want given these values. Fairly simple problem. So first we are going to look at how to solve this problem, and then we are going to look at the codes. So if you are just looking for the codes, the links to the codes are attached in the description of this video. And with each code, there is a text explanation as well. So if you are somebody who wants to read and understand, you can take a look there.
Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon to receive all the latest updates.
So we have this, we need this. Alright. So I'll start with the function. I'll say print date. Takes the three values day. So this D is basically this day of month. Okay, not day of year. Then we have month and then we have year. So the first part is very simple. You have to print this number 27, which is the value of day. So you simply print D. And when I say print D, this is not followed by anything. It is not followed by a change of line. It is not followed by a blank space. It is not followed by anything at all. You simply print this value D as it is, okay, without a change in line or anything. The next part is you need to print this ordinal, which is TH in this case. So our possible cases would be for 1, 21 and 31, we have ST. For 11, we have TH. Remember, for 11, we don't have ST because a lot of time people do mistakes of finding this last digit and then adding ST if this last unit digits is 1. Okay, so in that case, you will get ST for 11, which is wrong. Then we have 2 and 22 for the ordinal ND. Then we have 3 and 23 for RD. Because for 12 we have TH, okay. For 13 we have TH, and we don't have 32. This is not a valid day number. We don't have 33, not a valid day number. And for all the other cases, we have TH, okay. So we need to code these 4 conditions, okay, to print this ordinal TH, ST, ND, RD based upon the value of this day. So I will use if else. You can use a switch case, depends on what you want. So I'll say if, okay, D is equals to 1 or D is equals to 21 or D is equals to 31. The first case we print ST. The second case is 2 and 22, or you can say else if D is equals to 2 or D is equals to 22. You print ND. Else if D is equals to 3 or D is equals to 23. Okay, D is equal to 3 or 23, we print RD. Okay, print RD. Okay, and for all the other cases, which is else, you print TH. Okay, and for all these prints that you have, you do not print anything after printing the ordinal. For example, if you print ST, you do not print anything after that. You simply print ND, nothing after that, and so for RD and TH. So this part is basically this part. Then this part is printing the ordinal. Then we need to add a space. I simply say after this if else ladder ends, I say print a space. This is a single space. Okay, this part is done as well. Then we need to print this. So this is the name of the month given the month number. Okay, so for 6 we have June, for 1 we have January, for 2 we have February, right? So I will write another small helper method that gives me the name of the month for this given month number. Okay, so I'll say function get month name, okay, M. It takes the month number and returns the name of the month. Okay, so again a simple if else if ladder, or you can use a switch case. Okay, so I'll say if M is equals to 1, return January, else if M is equals to 2, return February, and so on till else if M is equals to 12, return December. So for cases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. The last else case, okay, would be basically returning a string for M which is not between 1 and 12. So you can say return invalid month. Okay, so what we need to do is print month name, right? So I'll say print. Okay, you have to use get month name for given value of m. So this part is also done. Then we need to print comma and a space. So I'll say print comma and a space. And then finally print the year. Oh sorry, y. Year is y. Okay, and then you finally change the line. Okay, you can change the line after this. So this is how you print these values in this format. Let's look at the codes now.
So this is the implementation of the method we just discussed. So I have a helper method get month name that takes in a month number and returns the name of the corresponding month. So the month number is expected to be between 1 and 12. For all the other cases, this method is going to return invalid input. And then we have our print date method that prints the date, given day, month and year in the given format. We start with simply printing out the day, and we use print and not println because we don't want day to be followed by a change in line. Then we have this if-else-if ladder to print the ordinal based upon the value of the day. If day is 1, 21 or 31, we print st. For 2 and 22, we print nd. For 3 and 23, we print rd, and for all the other cases, we print th. Then it is followed by a space. Again, this is print and not println because we don't want to change a line yet. Followed by the name of the month, followed by comma and a space, again in the same line, and finally printing the year and changing the line. So let me run this for 15/8/1947. Java C, Java, and we get 15th August 1947. So in Java we can also use switch case instead of if-else-if. So I will just uncomment this switch case and I will comment this if-else-if part to show you that this will work the same as well. Okay, so in this switch case we are making cases for the value of the day. For 1, 21 and 31 there will be a fall through with the cases and you will print st for all these cases. For 2 and 22 you print nd, for 3 and 23 you print rd. Default will be all the other cases apart from these and these. Okay, so let me run this Java C and you get the same output. So I hope this video was helpful. So please do like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. And please let me know in the comments if there is anything not clear to you in this video, if there is a concept you want me to discuss, or if there is a question you want me to solve. Thank you.